SAEED Consult bring you the business news. Coming up in this morning's edition, KJTR project to be completed by end of this year. Government to adopt employment equity and Cineworld boosted by Star Wars and Beauty and the Beast. Now let's look at the stories in detail. Traders and other residents of Kumasi will have to wait till the end of this year to access the KJTR market under construction. Work on the $298 million project began in October 2015 and was due for completion between 24 and 30 months. A protracted court litigation over land through work schedule out of gear until the Asantman Council intervened. Emmanuel Danso is consultant for the Brazilian firm executing the project.
The scheduled dates we've asked for extension because we're supposed to have finished 30 months. The commencement was 4th July 2015, and the 30 months supposed to be January. But we'll have a court issue with a parcel of land. That place was earmarked as a technical area, utility area that will service the facility. We've been in court for over 1.5 years. So we requested for 1 year extension to, let's say, the whole of 2018. We are using this opportunity, this time frame to finish up all the bottlenecks that's delaying.
Now, the Ministry of Local Government and the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly have been informed of the anticipated completion date, with work on shops now at about 90% complete. 3 roundabouts are being constructed as part of the road network.
We will have the physical work, like the structure and the shops and other stuff. We've done 90% of that. So what is left is the technical area that we went to court. That's now we are working on. It's ongoing now. And then the road works. We have to work on the road network in and around. And we are now developing 3 roundabouts. One at PZ, that is Hello FM link, so that we can pass under this structure to Malaysia. And then the Mampong Road. We expect that we will not have anything, but we'll have government project management consultant on board. So they are in full support. And anything that we do, we don't do it with our own strength. He gave us all the money, etc. So we believe for sure that there wouldn't be any further delay.
Emmanuel Danso is consultant for Brazilian firm executing the KJTR redevelopment project. Meanwhile, city authorities are cautioning traders against paying money to people who promise to assist them secure shops at the KJTR market. Officials say validation of all registered traders and shop owners at the KJTR lorry terminal is yet to commence. It warns those who pay money without seeking information from appropriate office do so at their own risk. Now, the Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations is calling on government to adopt an employment equity policy. It has already forwarded a draft to the Ministry of Employment and Labour Relations to facilitate implementation of legislative instruments. The proposed policy seeks to address the perennial challenge of physically challenged persons being denied jobs irrespective of their education. President Ofori Debra says it will ensure employers are motivated and incentivized to engage physically challenged persons.
Employers, especially those in the private sector, will be given motivations and incentives to take on persons with disability. We have already finished with the draft of the policy. We have submitted it to Ministry of Employment for consideration and adoption. And for that matter, we are hoping that the minister will facilitate this process.
At a breakfast meeting in Kumasi, chairman of the Regional Advisory Committee of the Ghana Employers Association, Amponsa Kodia, urged government to assist indigenous businesses. Though he admits government has made laudable initiatives in assisting local businesses, he believes more needs to be done.
We are happy. We commend him for the reduction in electricity tariffs. And then recently, the president was lobbying the banks to bring down, interest rates. These are good policies. But I think beyond that, there are other factors that have to be considered as well.
Principal consultant of E-Crime Bureau, Alex Opong, is worried of a surge in what he calls social engineering in the country. He says this form of cyber threat is taking a toll on businesses and organizations.
Social engineering attacks are the ones that we face even in our workplace when someone goes to the reception area and asks the details of probably the managing director or the HR manager. And we really need to educate our receptionists on not giving information out freely.
That report was filed by Kwesi Deborah. Now, blockbusters such as Star Wars, The Last Jedi, Beauty and Beast, as well as Dunkirk helped to boost sales and profits at Cineworld last year. The world's second largest cinema chain says sales rose by 12% to £890.7 million. Profits grew 23% to £120.5 million. Cineworld expanded last year when it bought U.S. cinema chain Regal. The group now has 9,500 screens across 10 countries, including the U.S., which is the most profitable cinema market globally. Chief Executive Mookie Gradner is confident this transformative acquisition will be a great success. Cineworld's results showed sales of refreshments and other items accounted for 24% of revenue, rising by 11% to £220.4 million. That was faster than growth in ticket sales, which grew 6.4% to £553.7 million. Revenues at its screens in the UK and Ireland rose 6.2% to £525 million. That's it for the business news. It was brought to you by Guarantee Trust Bank, which has concluded full integration of the real money transfer direct-to-account service, which allows senders to remit funds either directly into the bank accounts of beneficiaries or into their own bank accounts in Ghana. The process is simple. Just provide details of your account held with GT Bank and any other bank in Ghana, and within a few minutes, your money will be deposited directly into the account. For inquiries, call 24-hour hotline 0302-966-755 or 0302-677704 or toll-free line 0800-124-000. Guaranteed Trust Bank. Wouldn't you rather bank with us? Now, SAEED Consult Training Program for March begin from 20th to 23rd March. Topics: improving push-pull mobile banking for mobile bankers, SUSU collectors. Then we have successful selling skills and strategies for sales team, client relationship executives, and marketing officials. There's also effective reports, memorandum, and minutes writing for project team, administrators, personal assistants, and secretaries. The venue is the Cicero Hotel, Ahojo, Kumasi. Time 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. each day. For registration and enquiries, call 024-4588-149. Email aeconsult@events@gmail.com. You can also call personally on the 3rd floor of Top Martins Complex, Asokwa, Kumasi. That's it for the business news for this morning. My name is SAEED Ali YAQUB.
I love the way she moves, she grooves, love her shoes, cause she's smooth. I love her hair and her teeth, love her nails and her feet. I love her laugh and her cry, yes, her lips and her eyes. She's my future, my world, and I love that girl. I love you, Nanekia.
Metropolitan Mix with Nanekia.
The latest hits and the greatest memories on Love 99.5 with Nanekia.
Welcome to 21st Century Service Provision. Need to pay your ward school fees?
Thanks, Daddy.
Want to flex that girl?
Wow, he's so cool.
Grandma needs airtime to fill me in on all the village filler.